Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Project Highrise. You guys wanted to see more of this? I wanted to play more of this, so let's go ahead and play more Project Highrise. Now first things first, it would appear that someone has decided to leave my building, so that's maybe something we want to fix. Let's go ahead and get another little cafe in here. We'll go for 155 versus 150 and 145. We'll go for that cafe, Osiris Cafe. We'll get those guys in, and hopefully we can also up the money per day. We're making 590 per day. It would be nice if that was a little bit more so that we could start expanding. But we'll absolutely see how things go. Now, we have actually unlocked something new down here, which is medium diners or restaurants, which are actually the same size as those apartments. Let's go ahead and scrap the apartments. We can't get those yet. I'm not going to worry about them. It's empty space that's doing nothing. Let's get these in here. So if we go for 2 of those, and then go for... No, we have quite the selection, actually. Okay. Pizza places. It's 330, 300, 300, 270, 330 for a sandwich. Let's go for a pizza place. Let's go for this one. Oh, no. Hold on a minute. Do they have utilities? They have electricity. I think they needed water. Let's go ahead and run a water line across there so that they actually have water so they can do their job. And that'll be pretty good. Those guys will be paying some reasonable rent, so that should knock our money up just a little bit. And it's actually really cool that we have these bigger restaurants coming in. It means more money, it means more people, it's just all good all around, and I'm quite happy about it. Now, it does look like we have 2 elevators here that aren't working. Fortunately, maintenance is doing their thing to sort it. And we actually get some pretty good buzz from this pizza place too, which is amazing. So that's useful. That pizza place is immediately very popular. So there's something I would like to do with Project Highrise, and it's something that you guys suggested in the comments on that first video. Basically, 4 different buildings. A building with offices, a building with apartments, a building with restaurants and cafes, and a building with retail stores. Hello, there's some money. Wonderful. 935 per day. Let's go ahead and get another one of these in here. Let's see if we can get ourselves one with a good contract. 320 is not bad. 320, 330. There we go. Let's get that in there. Okay, so yes, multiple buildings, 1 for each type of room. That way we can sort all of our different types of rooms into their individual spaces. And I'm thinking that if they're connected by the basement, then they are technically one building. And if needs be, then we can go ahead and connect them like this, just across sort of ground level, so they are still one building. Because obviously I can build over here and do a completely separate building over here. Or I can just do, you know, small connections down here. It might be an idea, it might not be. I think it would be quite cool to do, though. I think it'll be a really interesting way to separate everything. So we'll see how that goes. It might be an idea, it might not be. I'm definitely wanting to try it. What I also want to do is extend the building like this, and go ahead and put an elevator there, so that we can start looking at expanding upwards a little bit. So we don't actually have the money to fill in that little bit of space at the end there, so that's kind of annoying. It's also noon, and we've spent every penny that we have, so we are going to be waiting by the looks of it. Oh, I didn't actually get, I didn't actually fill in that little space there. Can I maybe refund those? Does it give me my money back? No, it doesn't. Okay. So I guess what we'll be doing is waiting until midnight ticks around so that we can go ahead and get some money so that we can finish this floor and maybe move some more people in here. Okay, so the cash flow was like this yesterday, and the rent has gone up to 1,215 per day, which is amazing news. Let's go ahead and expand this floor just a little bit more so those guys can go up and work on it. And what I'll do is go to utilities. We'll get the phone, No, we'll get the plumbing closet in there. We'll go ahead and get the electricity wiring closet just in there. We'll go to infrastructure and get some trash bins just there. And then I want to go ahead and... Ooh, the city's economy is really heating up. Excellent. I'll go ahead and run some electrical cables across this floor like so, along with some water pipes across like that. Then if I go to here, I can get a couple more of those restaurants, which I kind of want to do. So we'll go and get one medium restaurant there, and I'm also gonna get a shop. I think we could do with a shop just in there, so we'll get another one of those. And let's see, so a shop is gonna cost what to build? 350 to build a shop with rent of 200 per day. That's 250 per day, which was very good. We have 260 per day on you, although you do also need a phone line. 210, and I think we'll go for the 260. Let's get it. There we go. We'll get that guy in there. He does need a phone line, so we'll go to utilities, we'll go to phone, and we'll run the line across like that, which leaves us exactly no money at all, but we get some decent money from it, and, you know, it will add to the overall total, which, at this point, could be higher, but it'll get there. It'll absolutely get there, and one day we'll be making so much money that I don't have to keep cutting bits out of the video as we sit here and wait for the money to come in. Oh, now this looks bad. This is a couple of offices in disrepair. Those are absolutely going to need fixed. Unfortunately, we don't have the money for it. What we do have the buzz for, though, is another one of these. So we can spend some buzz on another bit of, you know, media marketing here. So let's have a look. We can do stuff for apartments, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to do stuff for the infrastructure again. We have this one, which is ad placements, which knocks infrastructure operating costs down by 50%. But this one knocks electrical and water construction and daily costs down by 50%. Alternatively, we could get more visitors from the city and no weather impact for retail and restaurants, or offices can have phone construction and daily costs down 50%. That wouldn't be terrible. I feel like this one might be good, though, to get more people in from the city. But then again, I kind of like, you know, cutting my daily costs a little bit. So we'll go and cut my daily costs so that everything is just a little bit cheaper. Now, how much is it going to cost me to repair those offices? Yeah, 240. I do not have the money for that. So it should be interesting to see things tomorrow, because in theory, tomorrow what we're going to see is a bit of a higher amount of money coming in. I also realize I don't think I have any contracts. No. So we need 100 people in the building. I will sign that contract and take that 1,000 up front. And this wants me to make 5,000 in rent per day. Maybe. What is this one? They would like me to begin to diversify the professional class, plan for 12 medium offices, and get a very... Okay. This one is have 100 office workers in your building. Wow, that's not easy to do. Attract 50 new residents with housing. That is 10 studio apartments. That is... more people visiting the area. Assist them with a variety of different medium restaurants. I will sign that contract. There we go. Okay, so we have 2 medium lunch restaurants and one of the other 2. So this is actually really good. We have $2,000 to spend right now, so we can go ahead and get a restaurant that will do breakfast, which I guess... I don't know. What would that... What is kind of breakfast? That is breakfast and lunch. That is breakfast and lunch. So let's get you, which will be amazing, and then pop upstairs and go ahead and get another floor in here and do that. Then get the various bits of infrastructure that we're going to need. So we'll pop you in there, and we'll pop you in there, and we'll go ahead and run the cables through as we need them, just like so. And whilst I'm getting the infrastructure into this floor and planning out what building's going to go in there, I actually want to tell you about an idea I had for this series that I think would be really cool and just a fun little way to interact with all of you out there in the comments. So I saw someone asking if I would name one of the characters after them in the game. And I thought, you know what, that's not a terrible idea. So I believe it was, I hope it was Allison. Allison, if it was you that asked, there you go. One of the maintenance workers is named after you. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm thinking is that every episode, either at the beginning or the end, I haven't decided which, we can, or maybe in the middle, maybe somewhere in the middle, so you would have to watch the video to find out where. There's an idea. There's Marketing 101. By the way, if you are a YouTuber, use that tactic. Ask questions of your audience. Seriously, people don't do it enough. I love asking questions of people because I love hearing opinions. Anyway, the point is, I'm thinking every episode, we can sit down for a minute, go through the comments in the previous one and be like, okay, whose name are we gonna use this time? I thought that'd be quite cool. I thought that could be quite fun. So that's something I might do. No promises, but I think we will. So if you want to go ahead and like leave, you know, what you want a character to be called, we'll pick a couple in the next episode and name some people. I would prefer actual names as opposed to usernames. I'm not asking for like your full details, but like a first name would be ideal as opposed to like, I don't know, something a bit silly like this guy here, who is no longer called Daniel. He's going to be Edgelord 5000. There we go. So that's Edgelord. That's Edgelord 5000 there. He's having a great time. We'll also go ahead and just change these hallways a little bit. And that hallway too. And we need to put some infrastructure up there. So let's go to trash and get some bins. And we need a dinner restaurant. So let's see what we have here. So we'll put a dinner restaurant in that space and see what we have. So that's a diner. I assume they do breakfast and lunch, breakfast and lunch, breakfast and lunch. Okay. Let's look at pizza places, which is lunch and dinner. We'll get another pizza place. There we go. So that's going to help with this particular thing here. And we do have another contract we can take, right? No, we do have... Oh, there it is up there. So we need 100 population. Well, we'll get that. We will absolutely get that eventually. What I would maybe like to do, though, is, again, kind of look at offices. I feel like offices are something I really want to get more of. Because it is totally doable. I mean, if I could get some medium offices going up here. That's always a thing. Then put something else across the way. That might be worth doing. Because I can shift the electrical closet, the wiring closet over a little bit. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's look at some medium offices and see what we can do. Let's do this. And I think I'm gonna limit the height of this building to like 20. I think this building can, no, you know what, 15. Because I would like to start working on other buildings eventually, so I'll limit the height of this building to like 15. And then from there, we'll go ahead and start planning other buildings which will be specific to various types of thing. So let's go ahead and run that cable across there, or that pipe across there. Let me have a look at the size of the medium office. Okay. So that needs, I know where exactly where everything needs to go. So that bin, no. Okay, that's not what I wanted that. So the bin thing goes in its corner, which apparently I can't do because, yeah, I guess they need to move the stuff that was there. If you wouldn't mind doing that nice and quickly. Oh, there we go. All right. We can have a look at more contracts in just a second. That's going to be amazing having that money. That's super, super useful. So put the bin there. Then go to here and go to wiring closet and put it there. Then the medium office goes in that space. So that's how that's going to work. Then over here, I don't know what we'll do. We might be able to get away with some more of these. I guess they do fit. But it might also be worth looking at more shops. When do I get this? I need 5 prestige to get that. All right. These apartments do fit in there, but I don't know if they'd be actually up for moving in there, so I don't think I'll bother. I guess I will just go for more of these restaurants. Why not? We'll put 2 in there. We'll go for 330. What else have we got? 330, 330, 320. What's the most expensive? 280? No. 310. So the 330s are my best bet. So let's grab you and let's grab you. We'll get those guys in there. Spent a little bit of money on it, but that's okay. Then we'll go ahead and actually start working on another floor so that we can get that in here immediately. Once again, we'll go to trash, throw it in there, and then to infrastructure and throw a wiring closet just there. We'll throw a plumbing closet just there. And another elevator shaft just there. Ooh, we actually have room for this. Oh, hold on a minute. You don't have any connections. I can fix that. There we go. And that one. And that. And of course, we're going to want to run water across this floor as well. All right, so that's those floors sorted. I'm actually quite excited about getting this medium office in there. I don't have a medium office yet, so this is the first medium office going in the building. Let's see what we can get. Medical offices. What would you need? Janitorial service, file storage services. You kind of all expect similar things, janitorial and commercial printing. You're all, I mean, 437 on rent is not bad. That is definitely not bad. What else have we got in here? 375, 325, 460, 470. You need janitorial, IT and computer repair, and catering. Yeah, you don't expect much, do you? You guys don't want much, do you? Let's see. So, we have a lot of things in here. So this is, yeah, we're gonna need... We're maybe gonna need another floor, is what I'm thinking. Let's just go ahead and do this. Then, let me get a little elevator thing in there, which below, oh, on the ground floor or above / below an existing elevator. So I can't actually put an elevator in there. All right, I will just do a staircase then. There you go. So hopefully we can get that built nice and quickly, because that's where all of the new services are going to have to go. Just this basement is going to be for all of them. And then we can get these guys to move in. We can also go ahead and get another restaurant up here whilst we're waiting. So throw that in there, and let's look for 310. We'll look for 320. We'll see 330. So there we go. All right, so a whole bunch of diners, whole bunch of space. We can also throw in another space for you guys. And we'll see what we can put in there very shortly. I also want to just decorate that little space there. All right, beautiful. So, that is being built. Amazing. All right. So how expensive is it for some of these services? We need... Janitorial is 300 up front. And it can actually go upstairs, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and throw janitorial just in... We'll say there, because why not? We might as well get janitorial services in. We can also go ahead and decorate the little hallway outside. We'll decorate some of the hallways down here. In fact, you know what? Let me decorate the hallways down here slightly differently. Just because I can. I'll decorate this one too. Then sort of decorate all in there as well. Okay, so we will be getting rent very shortly. 2,569 per day is not something to be sniffing at. We also have small 2-bedroom apartments, which are the same size as the offices that we're placing, so those will be nice to have. Interestingly, the other apartments are the same size as the restaurants I've been placing, so we might want to look into getting some of those at some point. Hello, what do we have here? Water problems, alright. That is solvable. We'll go to infrastructure, we'll go to get one of these, which I'm surprised I haven't got yet, actually. That's definitely interesting. Does it have to be on that level? Because if it does, I've just wasted $2,000. I can't say I realized it actually had to be on that level. Now, is that working? Oh god, they left. Well, that's not what I wanted. I don't know who was there, but that is not what I wanted. You did not turn a profit yet? Yeah, it's fine. I mean, their satisfaction has gone up again, so I assume that is working, that kind of little connection I have there. Just kind of annoying that that happened. Now, what was in there? It must have been one of those medium restaurants, yeah, so whatever was in there is now gone. We can look into getting another one. We do, I suppose, have the money to get another one. So let's look and see what we can get. 320, 320, 310, 320, 320, 320. None of you guys in 310. So we're going to be looking at a 320. Let's get a wrap joint because we might as well. And then at this point, I guess we are just going to be waiting for... Oh. Now you need some water. Now that I can do. Bit expensive to run across. Oh, for God's... Yeah, we're going to be waiting a little bit until we can get some water. Until we can get some money, rather. Actually, interestingly, I did just take a contract that was like, hey, you completed this contract. I don't know what it was. I think it was one of the revenue ones. So I don't know. Apparently we've done that. This one wants 12 medium offices in a variety of places. Let's do that, I guess. Because, yeah, we are going to be getting some of those, so we'll see. We do not have a fair bit of money, though, which is good, because it means I can run these pipes across to here, which solves their problems. We can also run... Oh, we can't run electricity, because we don't have a couple of closets there, so we'll run a couple of those down to here. Run a closet across like that, and not closets, run some pipes across like that. There we go, and we'll run them that way as well, just for the sake of it. And now we're going to spend our money, because we need some services. So, we have janitorial, we need this one, computer and IT services. So, I mean, these aren't as expensive as I thought, and it also tells me if they are demanded, so let me go ahead and get these guys. We need some medical professionals, so we'll get the medical offices right up front. Although legal, I think, no, is it financial? Yeah, financial pays more. Okay, in that case, let's get the financial ones. So we'll get you. And I'm also going to get you. So that way we can see what's demanded once those guys move in. Unless it's going to tell me immediately if it's demanded or not. So this is... I think we already have one of these. That is... I don't know. Does it tell me if they're demanded? Pays rent 0. It does not pay rent. I could swear it told me if it was in demand or not. I could swear it did. Oh, there we go. So this is... There's no demand for it. So, in that case, we needed catering, we needed computer and IT services. So let's get the computer and IT service. We might as well. We'll go ahead and get... What else? So we have computer and IT. We're gonna need commercial printing. So throw that in there. And we're also going to need... What else? What else? File storage, I guess. That seems like one that we're probably going to want. So throw that in there. And hopefully that's a few of the things those guys needed. The offices are being built, so we'll see what they need once they move in. These guys need electricity, which I believe I probably can sort. Yes, I can. So if I come down here, what I'm going to do is go ahead and... That's very expensive per day. But I guess if I plop that in... Why can't I can't afford that, that's fair. I can't afford that one, though. So I'll throw a second one of those in, that's fine. Alright, so those guys don't have phone lines. I probably don't have the money to give you phone lines, either. Now, the money to give you oh! Well, that was useful. That was astonishingly good timing. Which is amazing. So what do you guys need? You guys need phone lines as well. Well, I can do that. Let me give you some phone lines. Which... Oh, those aren't connected. There you go. So there's some phone lines. So what do you need? I can't really... You need... We enjoy renting on upper floors. The area is noisy, too noisy. That'll be because of these guys across here, who I guess I probably want to move out at some point. That is, you know, that's possibly something to do. Although hopefully they'll be alright. I guess I'd probably want to stop putting those kind of places opposite offices. I guess, I mean, that seems fair to me. So, how else would I do things then? I'm not really sure. You know what? Let's take out another contract, because we can. This one wants me to get 10,000 per day. I don't see that happening. What else? I mean, this one is 250 people in the building. That's possibly a bit much. That is 100 office workers. Let's sign the contract because we currently have 26. It might take a little while to do that one. But what I think I'm going to start doing is I'm going to build over this way a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to do this just to mark where the new building is going to start. Then the new building is going to be 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then 1, 2, 3. Then I want the elevator to go in there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hopefully that'll be enough space. I don't know if it will. I don't know what kind of space I'm going to be looking at, because I guess I can just put I can just put some tiny studio apartments in there and then have some... I don't know, we don't really have the space. That didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. These small offices fit in there, though. I can get some small offices and the closets that we'll need on either side, so that'll work, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see how that goes. I actually kind of feel like I maybe do want to make that little disconnect there, so let me just go ahead and bulldoze those, because I would like there to be some separation between the buildings, even if it is just above ground. Quite clearly below ground they are still connected. So what we'll go ahead and do as well is just one more floor and one more bit of elevator, so that this new building is well underway. Actually, how big are these offices? Oh, that's perfect. Sort of. You know what? We'll do some of the bigger offices on the this side, and then we'll do this like one small office opposite, then this like everything they need behind them. That'll be amazing. That's perfect. That is absolutely perfect, and I love it. All right. That's going to be good. That's going to be so good. We just need to get our money, and it's almost midnight, which is just excellent. All right, let's tick over to midnight, see how much money we're going to get. Oh, not much. Yeah, that is less than expected, I'll be honest. That is definitely less than expected, but that's okay. We almost have 200 buzz, which I think gets us another media campaign. So that'll be good. Let's go ahead and start adding in some of these offices, though. So we want 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, and then I can actually get 2 of these here, and then do my closets, my cupboards on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Then we run water across all of those, like so. I don't think we need water across all of them, but I'm going to do it anyway. Then electricity, like that. Very expensive. Then we need phone lines as well. I think I can get a phone line to like there. Yeah, we need a bit more money before we can move other people in, but this is progress. We have room for a bunch more offices over there, so this is going to be the office building, I guess. This one can stay mixed. I absolutely think this main building can stay just as a mix of different things, because it's the first building. It's a nice building, and it does the job. There's a bit more buzz coming in. We have 200 buzz. What do we need? We need 240 for that one, 290, 385 for that one. Good lord. Lets me take on another contract. Lets me build floors more cheaply. Lets me rent retail and restaurant construction down, ads down as well. Good lord. Those would be so useful. Alright, how are the loans going? We haven't... 10 more payments left on that one. That's fair enough. I mean, we're paying our loans back. It's good. We also have level 4 prestige, which is really nice. One of which is coming from move-outs and... Wait, what? Oh, is that... That's -1 from move-outs and evictions. Okay. So we need to be careful with that so that people aren't moving out too often. Some places are in disrepair. We're going to want to sort that. 360 to do it. Hopefully they don't get too annoyed, and hopefully they don't move out too soon. But yeah, I am just going to be hoping for the best. What's the third place that's in disrepair? It must be somewhere up here. No, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing where the third place is. 1, 2, those 2, and what? 3 total 10. Ooh. 1, 2. Is it somewhere down here? Am I just going blind and I don't see it? I really don't know. I really don't. Is it? It must be somewhere in... Oh, it's that one. There it is. All right. You guys probably spotted that long before I did. I do apologize. All right, so we have 1 hour to go until we get the money that we're gonna need. Hopefully, a fair bit of it. We are actually losing money. That's really worrying. Let me go ahead and select you guys and say go and fix everything. And then let's go ahead and look at some new offices. In fact, let's look at getting the phone lines in here first, because that is something we desperately need. So run some phone lines over to there. Then we'll use some buzz to look at this, which is increased satisfaction for all office workers. I'm going to knock the infrastructure costs down again. because that seems like a much better idea to me. So the phone lines, yeah, they still cost the same. That's annoying. Let's have a look at these offices then. So what have we got? You guys cost 100 to make, and I've got 601. So I've got 6 offices. So that's what we're going to be doing. 105, 95, all that. 110, 120, 125, 125, 175. Yeah, I'm going to be hiring all of you. So you, and then you as well. Then this creative guy, and I can't get more of them. There's... what? Oh, I'm out of money. I guess it did cost me more than I thought it would. Okay, that's fine. We have 4 of them coming in. That's another fair bit of money. And that's, you know, 4 new people to the building, which will hopefully go really well. Oh, so I have noticed that we can construct offices for consultants, or at least this was flashing. I'm not quite sure why it was. I guess we have unlocked something, I just don't have the money to place it. And I guess we do have over 10 influence, so it absolutely makes sense that we would have those things. Now, these guys have moved in over here, which is excellent news. It does look like they are... this guy here, George, is getting in the lift, heading up here. So the buildings do work like this. The buildings are... it is all treated as one building, which is excellent. That makes my life so much easier, because these guys will go from this building to this building, and that's all I need. That is absolutely all I need, is for those guys to be going back and forth. So it means that we don't have to worry too much about, well, anything really. It doesn't mean we don't have to worry too much about separating my workers into several different buildings. It's actually going to be surprisingly efficient. We also have... oh, now we can get one other construction worker, which I think we'll go ahead and get, because construction workers are incredibly useful to have. So where is the new construction worker is my question. There we are. So who is the new construction worker? That is Dorothy. Okay, who are all of you? That's Anita, that is Patrick, that is Theodore and Johnny. All right, fair enough. Well, we should be getting our money very soon. I'm curious to see what the money goes up to, if there's any substantial change to it, because that would be absolutely amazing to see, just a proper substantial change to the income. So show me the money! 3,349. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not bad. Let me get myself some new offices. So you guys are 170. And you are 175. So a bunch of creative offices there. We can actually look at 3 more creative offices, but I don't think they pay as much as, yeah, financial pays for over 400. So I think we're going to go financial. So we'll go for you, and... oh, you need catering services. Okay. Well, I don't know if I can I get catering services? Do I still have the money for it? I guess I probably do. So catering services are going to cost me 400 up front, and it kind of needs every connection under the sun, and trash bins on the same floor. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and expand over like this. We'll put our staircase in, then get a trash bin just in that space, and hopefully that'll be a big enough space for catering. So let's have a little bit of a look. Catering services can indeed fit in there with a bit of space extra, so that'll be nice, which will hopefully keep these guys over here nice and happy. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave it there for today as we go ahead and expand this building. We'll put another elevator in there, and I hope I have the money to do this. Yes, I do. Get another elevator in there. Let me get my 2 closets that we're going to need, along with the plumbing one. And that building is ready to expand as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So yes, I am indeed going to leave it there for today. Once again, if you have any suggestions for Project Highrise, do feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you would like a character named after you, then just leave preferably your first name in a comment. Just say something like, hey, name a character after me. My name is whatever. Because again, we have one guy somewhere named Edgelord 5000. I don't know where he is, But is he one of these guys? It was like this guy, wasn't it? No, that's John, that's Dorothy, that's Paula, that's Jacqueline. There he is! There's Edgelord 5000. So, we have Edgelord 5000. There can only be one. Alright, that's the rule. There can only be one Edgelord 5000. We can't have a whole bunch of them. That's not how these things work, and you know it. You know deep down there really can only be one Edgelord 5000. And I'm sorry, but I ain't breaking that rule. So let's get those offices in there. Let's get those offices in there. And I guess next time we'll look into filling up this building just a little bit more. But for today, ladies and gents, like I said, that is going to be it. So, thank you kind of for watching. This has been Project Highrise, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!